Travis Wayne Goodsell. I get to do an extra special video for you guys about a Messiah who has reached out to me, and is actually not to me. He's trying to talk to you guys, and I'm sure you'll all be able to read and understand his comment because it's in Hebrew. Oh my God. So yeah, we got a nutcase alert. A guy who's got delusional thinking because of an incorrect core belief system. And so I get to teach you something in the process of exposing this nut job. And so his name is Sean Lore Nelson, and he has 13 subscribers, 15 videos, 5,844 views, joined June 16th, 2009. So he's been around a while. Now, it was a very long comment, and so I was just going to ban him from my channel. But I thought, let's see what he's trying to say here. It's to my video, LDS Church President wishes Mormons a very merry anti-Semitic dismissal of Christ Christmas. And so I'm condemning Nelson and the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints for betraying Joseph Smith in the Book of Mormon. And so he comes to my channel, my video, and puts this comment in Hebrew, of which I'm willing to bet nobody knows what it would say anyway. In an effort to incite the mob of Mormons against me as a Messiah. So he's doing battle. Elijah versus the priest of Baal. Except that he's not the leader of anything. And so, being lazy, I just did a Google search translator thing. So we're going to read it for you. Because I had no interest in spending my day having to find my reference works. Because I don't memorize. As a kid, I told you, I hated memorizing, so I learned associative memory and the joy of reference books so that I can be a lazy learner and a lax disciple in my research. And so here he goes, according to Google Translator. Mormon friends, I must contradict this gentleman, even though I do not judge his intentions. Contradicting is judging. Dumbass. Doesn't even know his own Bible stories. Less than holy, and do not cast him out. And does not call for the slightest shortcoming, by way of a theological explanation. The will and nature of the law of our God, Jesus Jehovah, the Father of the Messiah, and Nazareth. So already I know this guy is a nut job, because he's calling upon Jesus created by Roman Emperor Constantine. Anybody who appeals to Jesus as real is automatically wrong. Right, Mormons? I mean, participants of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. That was not the name of Joseph's church. Danites forged documents contradicting Joseph in the Book of Mormon. And I, Sean the Messiah of Talent, Oregon. See, I told you it was a Messiah. Is most accurately found in a much longer and more in-depth study of the Old Testament. Are you sure about that? So the one thing I'm doing with my Book of Mormon video series, I just did one, that's why I found this guy, is that all the prophecies have to do with the Jewish Christ. And Joseph Smith said he's Mormon. All the prophecies are a checklist for him. If he does not meet every single prophecy, it ain't him. Sorry, Sean. Wrong name of the Messiah. There's more in there that he did not meet either. And so, yes, he knows Hebrew, or he did Google search in reverse. But nonetheless, in combination with a deep prayer that is with me and within her. Who her? Google. Other cases have and will cause high angels and the truth of God Jesus himself to personally go down to homes and churches and give visions and lectures about the said Old Testament and its meaning. Who's doing that? I don't see Jesus. There's me. 10 commandments were given to mankind at some point in history through a prophet of God's head as a commandment, as if from a great general or president. Yeah, if only he knew his Bible, he would know that that Sabbath day in the 10 Commandments is from Babylon, not from Moses, if he were to be a literal history character. Oops. Not even are meant to be followed literally to the letter in any case, but are meant to be tried and thus resisted. The tendencies to do the opposite of the commandments, these in fulfillment, the Messiah of Nazareth came to save mankind and did so at least in very important aspects as far as correction is concerned. And so he's referring to Jesus, not him, I'm guessing. So Jesus the Messiah is instead calling Sean the Messiah to do the work of Jesus the Messiah. See the damage that Constantine caused? Christianity causes brain damage. Don't do drugs, kids. And the praise of true sin. Yeah. Especially the treachery and deception referred to in the Gospel of Mary Magdalene. He knows his extra biblical sources. Yeah, that's a fun one. Let's go over that one briefly here. Gospel of Mary Magdalene. There's the Wikipedia. It's a 5th century papyrus codex. So it's post-Constantine. And so, even though it is fun, it is after Constantine's corruption of the Jews. And so it needs to be taken in that light. Similar to Jasmine when she pointed out, asking me questions about the Gospel of Nicodemus or the Acts of Pontius Pilate, which also was post-Constantine. And so when you read it, you need to understand that it's not literal history either, that it's even further and it's biased by Christians to do such and such and such and such. So, the Sophia of Jesus Christ, the wisdom of Jesus, or the woman, which is a precursor to Jewish Kabbalah. But, yeah. The identity of Mary. I should have this, but let's make sure I do. It'd be nice if people put the Hebrew, Aramaic, or Greek, whatever form it originated from, on the papyri, which I'm sure is an Aramaic. But by then, there's so many languages corrupting in it. 248 pages. Awesome. Possum blossoms. And so let's start reading at the beginning. Preface. Preface. There's table of contents. Part 1, Introduction. This is an explanation of the book? Boo! Try this other one. Ooh, wait a minute. Ooh, override it. There we go. Did I do it? Yes. I see Greek in this one, but it's actually Russian. Interesting. So we need to go to part 2. Oh, awesome. Yeah, this is the better version. It provides part of the papyri text as a picture in here. That's the introduction. Explanation of translation. Oh, this is perfect. It has the original full papyri, numerous pages here. Oh, thank you. This is awesome. All right, here we go. Wait a minute, maybe not. Come on. Here we go. Is it? The body and the world. The Savior's teachings. Oh, you're explaining it. What are you doing? No! So let's probably need to go to the Gnostic archive. Oh, here we are. Yeah, it's just 3 pages. Dear God. If you want something done right, I have to do it all myself. Dear God. All right. So, from what is lost, we begin with ... Will matter then be destroyed or not? Verse 22, the Savior said, all nature, all formations, all creatures exist in and with one another, and they will be resolved again into their own roots. For the nature of matter is resolved into the roots of its own nature alone. He who has ears to hear, let him hear. So obviously he's referring to Isaiah and referring to the Bible to support his document so that people will believe him. Peter said to him, since you have explained everything to us, tell us this also. What is the sin of the world? Stupidity. The Savior said, there is no sin. Do anything you want. But it is you who make sin when you do the things that are like the nature of adultery, which is called sin. That is why the good came into your midst, to the essence of every nature, in order to restore it to its roots. Then he continued and said, that is why you become sick and die, for you are deprived of the one who can heal you. Let's get to the part with Mary here in chapter 5. But they were grieved. They wept greatly, saying, how shall we go to the Gentiles and preach the gospel of the kingdom of the... who? Son of Man? They're talking to Jesus. They're talking about some other guy, just like Matthew. That's why. If they did not spare him, how will they spare us? Then Mary stood up. I thought women were supposed to keep silent in church. Greeted them all and said to her brethren, do not weep, you snowflakes, and do not grieve nor be irresolute, for his grace will be entirely with you and will protect you. But rather let us praise his greatness, for he has prepared us and made us into men. When Mary said this, she turned their hearts to the good, and they began to discuss the words of the Savior. Peter said to Mary, sister, we know that the Savior loved you more than the rest of women. It's literal history, isn't it? Where's my Mary? Where's my beloved? It's Egyptian. Mary's Egyptian beloved. Just so that you know. Tell us the words of the Savior, which you remember, which you know, but we do not, nor have we heard them. Peter's a little jealous. Jesus shared secrets with his wife and not with Peter, the leader of the missionaries. So, yeah, this is a fun one. I like this one. So, where were we? And receiving our forgiveness with Jehovah and other things, I came to promote this and other holy work further, and I did so in accordance with Jehovah's will. As for things certain, things I do or ponder over the years, in the non-violent, you put a comment inciting others against me to contradict me. That's pretty violent, dumbass. And humanely respectful Miletus. I don't consider it disinfect. Yes, Jesus sent me as one of his purest and highest spiritual angels, Sean the Messiah. Sean the sheep. And creations, and considered it such a sin. Yep, there's... I should still have that. Armageddon. That was an awesome movie, too. It's such a sin that he put me through great trials, terrible trials of hell, but I overcame them quickly. In wits, in battle. See, kids, don't do drugs. At work, in studying the Bible, in prayer, and serving God, our Father Yeshua. Really, you've changed it now. No longer punishes me for such transgressions. Bad boy turned into a good boy. At all, certainly not in hellfire, and in fact goes out of his way to direct me again and again to passages of the Bible, such as, "Blessed is the one whom God has not imputed to him," mine in my case, but maybe it doesn't apply to you, and the trials of hell I went through were like a terrible war, and if it weren't for my adaptability, drive, and quick wit, it could have been simply hellish. Another soul could have it. So follow my demands. Not my internet searches, please. Maybe I want to follow your internet searches. Do you look at porn? I might want to know. Those... Oops. Oh, dear God, that was hilarious. There was women who went on, I think, John DeLenz or somebody's channel. It could be the Mormon Hoe. Or ex-Mormon Hoe, whatever she calls herself. Who had done selfies, and they put them online. And I'm like, let me know. And nothing still to this day. I'm being kept out of the loop. That was hilarious. And so Big Guns is also commenting on something got screwed up. There we go. Dear God. Yeah. Then we've got a few more. We can go over them. But Lorene Gibson on Faith in Action of LDS Church Anti-Semites. I don't understand what you are getting at. Oh my God. great sin of the world. Stupidity. Some of the information you say seems only an opinion. Yeah, go bleep yourself, you anti-Semite. Dear God. And so, Christmas Mormon video, comment replies, yippee-ki-yay, Mormons. That's not what he says. Keith Birch is the user. This is Robin. Are you sure, Robin? Could be, because you said you got banned on your phone. I have to laugh, because that's all I can do at this point. So who's this Keith guy? Are you cheating on me, Robin? Fly, Robin, fly. So now I don't know whether Keith Birch, because I've seen his comment before, but yeah, it doesn't surprise me that YouTube banned her. But they're supposed to hold all comments for review, YouTube. LDS Church President wishes Mormons a very merry anti-Semitic Christmas. Why did you cut it? Cut what? Are you talking about the clip? Did you pay attention to the clip? God, the big sin of Mormons, stupidity. And then Big Guns on the same video, he does 2 more comments. What's up with the square and how your head? Stay off the cell phone. Oh my God. Texting. LOL, that's not a church thing. And this is where he's gonna get banned. The creator of this video apparently is a Wolverine in sheep's clothing, inciting the mob to violence against me. YouTube did not ban him. Goodbye, Big Guns. Which means you have a tiny little wolf in sheep's clothing. What were you thinking of? You naughty girls. Like Robin. Miss Robin. Why did YouTube ban? Oh, right, because I was having fun with Robin. Alrighty. Still saying tomorrow. It's in the place to deliver today. Just do it today. Do it. Do it. So this one's tomorrow. I'll just take you on a journey of my shopping purchases. Is that okay? Oh, it hasn't been shipped yet. Okay. It's tomorrow. Alrighty. Dear God. Since this is a comment reply video, let's check for emails if anybody's on there. There's Jasmine. We got a Jasmine alert. And another person who I will not share his name with you because Mormons are also trying to murder him. I replied to you, Mary dismissal email. Where's the text? Jasmine! Mary dismissal. Okay. Okay. So you sent me an email to say that you responded to this, and I saw it, I read it, I got the link. Thank you. But yeah, I guess she's wanting to have me promote the song that she's putting on her channel. Okay. DJ Jazzy in the mix. Oh, this is going to... Huh. Okay, well, we're done.